question. I think that was the last part.
Yeah.
I think we can go to the other question that was saying, can you have a meal with someone who is gay? So can you have a meal with someone who is gay?
No, your answer is that. I can't have a meal with somebody who's gay.
Why?
You are gay. That obstructs everything in the first place.
Why can't you have a meal with someone who is
It's because of this. I'll give it to you straight. Right?
Okay, no. So gay, okay, can you have a meal? No, can you have a meal with someone who's a lesbian? Lesbian. Because
One comment.
anyway, like think about this in America, gay is male or female, huh?
Yeah.
Can you have a meal with someone who's gay?
Who's lesbian?
No, I just said gay, I mean male or female. Can you have a meal with someone who's gay?
When you categorize the entire part of gay, I'll say a lesbian, yes I would. But I would not with somebody who is gay that's known to other men in this regard. And this is what I mean. I mean when you identify as gay that possibly does want to mount other men, you are a threat to me. Right? Having a meal with you could be you having intentions for me. So not that I don't regard you as a human being, I have love for you as a human being. But to get as far as a meal, you might just be thinking about something else, you get what I mean? And I'm not sure I'm ready to commit to that nonsense. But then if you're lesbian, there's obviously no damage you would do, because I'm not the one in suspense right now. It's other women.
No, the question is going to be, what are you against?
What is it?
Is it the act of being homosexual, or the fact that men are mounting other men? You get it?
No, that's a good question, right?
Yeah.
And it's a good question in this regard. I am against homosexuality as a whole. But if you categorize it to, I don't feel like a woman should be with another woman. That's not advised in any way possible.
But you'd be okay having a meal?
I would be okay having a meal with them because they're not a threat to me. I'm trying to be realistic.
Come on, okay. As you said, you respect them as a human being. Even a man as a human being, you love him.
But it's a threat to me.
Not like, here's the thing. Not like,
great.
they come to you, say your classmates, and they don't have any intentions.
How do I know?
You wouldn't know. That's the reason
that's why I'm not taking
you wouldn't judge. You wouldn't know. That's the reason you wouldn't judge. So
no, you don't.
No, get this. Anyway, we're all Christians here. I'm not atheist. I don't know about you guys. But the Bible says Jesus used to hang out with the sinners.
Yeah.
I don't know the clear context of the verse, but Jesus used to chill with the sinners.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah.
He died for the sinners.
And the Bible doesn't categorize the sinners. Huh?
Yeah.
It doesn't say no.
Yeah.
The fornicators, the thieves, the adulterers and the like.
Mm-hmm.
The Bible says sinners.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So Jesus used to do that.
All right.
Without any judgment of any sort, because he believed we're all created
But
equal.
some Bible says, do not hang around the company of the wicked.
Okay.
Right? And then the same Bible says, the company you keep around you determines your accomplishment.
But
now,
that's just a meal.
Before you ask
the question is, that's a meal.
I only have one question for you.
Yeah.
Would you invite a murderer to your house?
Would I invite a
Murderer to your house?
And that's a different composition.
Just answer.
For what? For a meal?
Yeah, for a meal. Like
For a
just
meal.
yeah. Like come, let's have a meal.
Come on.
And this guy is like psychopath. He might just end up. You don't even know, but like you invited him over to your house, so you don't know whether he will do that or not.
But like you don't handle evil with evil. That's what I feel.
No, would you?
No, like I don't like get this.
Yeah.
You don't. I don't think you don't respond evil with evil. Huh? And
would you invite a murderer to your house?
If the situation requires me to do that. So like get this. Would I have a meal with a gay person? Huh? I would. But it should be something that is outside what we believe in. Okay? Come on, they're human, I'm human.
Yeah.
And if I can have a meal with a lesbian, why not a man that is gay? You get it?
No,
I don't have to agree with you to share a meal with you.
Yeah.
These things happen. Let's say you go to a party, you've been invited to a party, and
then
the person next to you is gay. You didn't know.
But I didn't know, yes.
Yeah, the person
when
next
I
to you
didn't
is
know,
gay.
right?
You know, like, no, you know. You're able to tell that person is gay. And you're there. Let's say you've been doing a bride, and then the next person on the other side is gay. You step out and say, okay, no, because you're gay, I won't eat this.
Okay, no, let's contextualize this to this, right? forget the psychology that comes with it. Let's contextualize this to be human, all right? You and I are straight people, okay? This is we are eating right here, and 3 guys that are gay come through, right? Dressed up in probably some crop tops and shit like that. You know what, man? To my nice shorts and whatnot that are for female.
I don't even want to imagine it, but continue.
All right, yeah, man. Again, bro, like, let's contextualize this, man. Then they come here and they say, no, guys, we just want to have a good time and hang out with you guys, all right? I feel like somebody not wanting to engage with a gay person is not necessarily as bad as we may try to make it look. And this is why we need to first of all identify the reasons for one person trying to shun away from that. Look, when you keep that energy around you, energy has altitudes, and it has altitudes of energy that travels. And so you and I are this way today because we hung out together, all right? And so there are parts of me that are found in you, and parts of you that I picked up from you that are right now with me. You get the idea? If you're hanging out with a gay person, chances are you start to look at things differently. Because, well, first of all, you're protecting your space, right? You're protecting your inner space right now is important. And you need to guard that. Guard your heart, man. We see that every day, okay? And I have love for you. Now listen, I have love for you as a human being. But to go as far as a male, when you're a threat to my health, and even just me as a person, is crazy.
Okay,
Would you hear?
Okay, I think
I think this is going so much.
I respect your opinion. I respect his opinion.
What's your opinion?
Yeah, my opinion is I would, and I think even a murderer, a thief.
You would.
Listen, a murderer, a thief. I think a murderer is. I highly doubt if murderers just come in and say, I want to kill you. Let's say if it's your close friend, who wants to kill you or who wants to steal something.
Yeah,
from
actually,
you. I think they take time. You get it?
Yeah.
They take time. They don't just go bam. What if I have a gun and I kill you? I think those people take time. They study your behavior. They study your movements. They monitor whatever you do. So I think, as for me personally, I would, but I would take precautions. You get it? You see the behavior of someone after that. Are they, behaving in a weird way?
So what precautions would you take?
I think I would really be smart. One, you avoid. I would avoid being found with a gay person in close places. Man, why should I be in a room with him or her? You get it? So it depends. Also, you have to be smart. I would be smart personally.
I think the question is saying, it's not saying, would you hang out with a gay person, huh? Personally, I wouldn't, because, as I said, I don't agree with homosexuality, but I respect them as human beings. You get what I'm saying? Yeah? I respect them as human beings, but I don't agree with them.
So you wouldn't.
My disagreement with them doesn't mean they're my enemy.
No, they're not your enemy. Just
Yeah,
protect
yeah,
yourself.
they're not my enemy. Yeah? They have their own space. I have mine. You get, and say you meet at a gathering, and
then I would have
yeah,
mentioned.
like you're having a communal meal. Yeah. Would you step out because there's someone that's gay? Like,
No.
that's the point. You get.
Oh, if that's the point, then everybody would.
That's the
Because
thing.
then-
So the question is saying, would you share a meal? with
Just a
someone
meal,
that's gay?
man.
Nobody said, would you?
So the person doesn't have context to it.
So anyway, I think, as I said, you don't have to agree with something.
True.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I think homosexuality is here to stay. It's not going anywhere.
No, that's not true.
It's here to stay.
That's
It's
not true.
going anywhere.
That's not true. I
I've
don't
seen
agree.
this. I've seen this in sport. Today, sport has embraced football. The football that we've grown up to love has embraced homosexuality. Homosexuality is here to stay, but it's up to you and I to protect our spaces. Okay, it's something I don't agree with, and I hope maybe the people coming out from me, okay, may be protected from this, because the media is pushing the homosexuality agenda and everything. And the people that agree with it are following. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't agree with it, and I don't think I'll ever agree with it. But
Can I ask
let
you
them
guys a
have
que-
their own
Can I
space.
ask a question away from this?
Ah.
Do you feel like gayism is thriving in chaos right now? Do you feel like the chaos that's going on around the whole aspect of people being gay is making gayism become more popular first in our country, and more so people to be more free to be acceptable, because then it's an open conversation, unlike the way it was before. Because remember, before, if you were gay, you had to hide, right? But now, because it's in the open, you can come out. Do you feel like it's given room for more people to actually identify as gay now because there's chaos around it, or not?
Okay, so we're living in a global community, and with modernization, a lot of things are changing. The whole landscape is changing. Okay, we are having this conversation because we saw 3 or 4 pictures of people, men dressed in skirts. But in countries like America, this thing is common. You see a gay person every few minutes. You see gay people on TV. Like every movie that you watch from Hollywood, Netflix is about, has a scene that is about homosexuality.
Yeah. Power has no gay people in it.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's good.
50. I don't know. So like this is something that is making trends on the other side of the world. And today, because as I said, this thing is tied to culture, even religion itself. I think someone would argue out there to say, you're so strong when it comes to condemning homosexuality, but why not have the same energy for sins like stealing, or fornicating, and the like? So what you notice even across all cultures is that religion is tied to culture. Okay, how we dress, how we talk, what we eat is related to our culture, and religion is
Jesus Christ
intertwined,
came from the Jewish culture,
intertwined with culture. Okay, so what we're seeing here in Zambia is our culture doesn't embrace homosexuality. Okay, and we were raised from that culture. That culture is who we are. Okay, and someone saying, okay, why don't you have the same energy for fornication? It's culture, man. It doesn't mean I agree with fornication. Or maybe, yeah, there are a lot of fornicators around here. I don't know if we have fornicators in our midst right now. But this is something that is
mine, right?
No, I didn't mention any names.
Right.
As long as the shoe fits. So, it's culture at the end of the day. You see people coming out all angry on social media talking about homosexuality. It's all culture. It's all related to culture. It's because we don't agree as a culture to homosexuality. I think that's the reason we're seeing it making trends today. And yeah.
How much do you think we can triumph as a culture to put it down?
Culture is being infiltrated by the popular culture.
Yeah, I think
Question.
I don't know which. I think if I've done society and medicine, and those who've done psychology, I'm sure you would agree with me that there are a lot of theories in that course, man. The theory. Okay, I don't know if it's the theory of mass communication. I've just forgotten the theory, but there's a theory somewhere that that believes that these things they first come from higher powers, and which are the powerful countries. You have the United States, you have the Britain, you get it. Yes. So from that, it's like a chain. From that, it has to go to the media. Those people have got power to influence what they want us to accept. You get it.
Yeah.
So I think Richard raised good points to say. It's about. It's like culture dynamism. You get it. Like it's being accepted. The Premier League, the movies, man. I think, yeah, like that. You dig.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's for now. Honestly, I feel like we have little control over what we can do. I have a feeling that we are going to lose this battle. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys, but I have a feeling we are losing this battle.
No,
Anyway, I think
I spoke about this.
Yeah.
I told you that we will lose because, and I see it will be embraced, and people will find a way to make it come in as something that is woke, right? And no offense to people that are gay, right? I just feel, look, man, I'm not just saying people are gay and I hate them I don't even hate people that are gay, really. I just don't want them in my space. And you get what I mean? I just don't want you to be in my space. And I'm not saying this out of just like ignorance or whatever. I've taken the time to look into it. And I realize that there's helpful in it. You understand? If somebody has less, almost to qualify them to be a man, and so they identify as female based off their traits, there's cryogens. These things that America does have. But people choose to identify as gay because we try to bring in the aspect of wokeness. You get what I mean? No, you have to identify what maybe you are gay and that's okay, right? And yeah, it's okay, but don't bring harm to other people. And now, I feel like something is condemned based off the disadvantages it brings to society, right? Let's try to contextualize this guy. Even in America today, okay? What advancements and what advantages is being gay adding to society right now? And what is it taking away? You get what I mean? If we can answer that question, then we'll identify whether this thing should be embraced or not. You understand? What is it adding to society? What is it bringing to culture? There's diversivism, obviously. There's all this diversivism going around right now. But what apart from that is it bringing to our society as a whole? And then, yeah, so this is how it is. So we've dwelled on this question so much. I'd just like to highlight the fact that it's a problem. Because everyone here has taken so much time speaking about this one thing.
So like again, at the end of the day, what you're saying is a problem because like, as I said, I'll go back to it, it's culture. Someone in America doesn't see it the same way you see it because I think there are states that have legalized homosexuality.
They have, but it doesn't mean they agree. Doesn't mean they agree. They all agree.
There's someone who isn't homosexual that agrees. It's like, okay, no, yeah, we all have rights
yeah, there is.
to identify as who we are because no, we have that right. Yeah. We are at least all that right. Yeah. I think this is a product of. I think all these conversations are a product of culture. Because you see, maybe even close to 80% of people in Zambia come more strongly when it comes to homosexuality as compared to any other thing that you ever see because we were raised like this, okay? I think no one will ever just come and just say, okay, no, okay, homosexuals are, let's accept them, okay? We'll always have this battle, and what we're seeing here is culture is changing. The generation that is coming before us, what they're seeing on TV is a child calling a man, mom, two males kissing each other. And I believe we are products of our environment, what we see, okay, what we take in. And these children that are coming up are being exposed to all these things. Modern culture is taking effect. And as I say, what we can do, we can just protect our space because at the end of the day, you can go out condemning everyone that is around. Say, yeah, homosexual. Maybe take a look in and just have some self-introspection. Protect your space because you can't go on condemning everyone that you see that is homosexual. Protect your space.
Okay. How do you protect those you love, though? So, peradventure, we're parents, all of us. We have kids, and these kids go to schools where certain people identify as gay, for example, right? And then you quoted something you said, we are products of our environment, right? And so imagine your child coming to you telling you that, okay, I identify as gay because a friend of mine that I saw at school is gay. And because they are gay, I feel like it's okay to be gay. And you as a father, how do you protect them from that space? Because then that's the space that they are exposed to. And also, I want you to think about this as you answer that question. You said we are products of our environment. So there's a chance that some certain people are gay, not because they were born gay, but then their environment, all right, stipulated that gayism nature, and so they became gay because of what's going on around. You understand? So how do you protect those that are around you?
Okay, so it's a very important question. First of all, how do we protect the people around us? I think it starts with you and me. You don't agree with homosexuality, yeah? Okay. So even going forward, because obviously you are the people that are going to be making these policies in the future. Okay, so you gotta protect your manfolk, man. It's important to protect them at all costs from the things they watch on TV. Yeah.
But this is
The associations,
this is
like
school.
like
This is
the
school.
associations. At the end of the day, it's up to you to build that relationship with them, guide them, nurture them, show them what is right and wrong. Okay, because you can't do parenting is beyond just a father and a mother. It's the community that raises a child. Okay, so if we're living in a community that has like-minded people, people that believe in the same thing, we may have a chance. But what we're seeing is that most communities are being infiltrated by the people that you don't agree with. And you can't do anything about it. Okay, but what you can do is have people that you agree with. Because right now, what we're seeing is we've been infiltrated, and there's little that we can do. But from what we can do, let's do our best to protect the people that are coming up and the people around us, because you can't go on shooting, I don't want you people to exist. Like they're human beings, let them do their thing, but let them not cross my space again. So even from my kids, my children, again. So
yeah, man. I think looking at behavior, I think I would say over 70% of our behavior, let me just say over 50% of our behavior actually comes from the environment
We're in.
You get it? Like maybe genetically it's just a small percentage, maybe 8 or maybe 10%. What you hear from your parents, mostly like you just hear it. Like most of us actually live it when we leave home. Like let's say where we are right now, this is like a free space, man. There's no one to guide you here. It's up to you. You get it? And I feel like you and me too, Richard, in the next 10, 20 years, man, we'll be fathers. You get it? I don't know if maybe you don't want to have it out.
No, we'll be a father, obviously.
But we'll be fathers. You get it? We'll have families, man. So it depends with what we are going to do, you and me. Okay, so it will start from our homes. If you don't believe in homosexuality, Richard doesn't, and I don't. You get it? I think there's a high chance that even our children won't, because what I'll tell my kid is almost the same as what you are going to tell your children. You get it? Yeah. So, but then the powers are there. So we'll just be hoping on the our next leaders or presidents
so we
to
are
control
going to
the
now move
situation.
to your people.
Yeah.
You've heard our opinions. You've probably heard our certain facts, and you have probably taken the time to listen to what we have said. So we want you guys now to give us what you think about these questions. I believe I read all the questions. I will post them as a whole. Then everybody is allowed to respond to them the way that they think. And the questionnaire is still there, so feel free to take a part in it. We appreciate you listening. This has been MWPI, and this is Thompson.
Okay, so
what is your name?
it's been a great, great conversation. It was about Sodomy. We ended up zeroing in on homosexuality, but I think just an emphasis. Rep is rep. What we're seeing today is rep has nothing to do with how someone dresses,
How they walk, and how they talk. It's
even the shape of their body.
Yeah, it's basically you.
It's something that is wrong, and I think as men we should try by all means to advocate against it. Okay, because I think we've seen a lot of women that are being raped, and I think most the conversation will be, okay, dress how you want to be addressed. Maybe I think I may be guilty at some point talking about those things, but it's up to you and me to stand up and speak against this thing, okay? Because I think rape is something that is traumatic. The people that are being sodomized, we don't know what is going through their minds right now, okay? Because I can't just imagine what they're going through. The trauma of being sodomized or being raped by another man. So rape is something that is wrong. We should stand up against this thing, okay? So it's not about how you dress, how you walk. I mean, in the shape, man, come on. It's in the mind. Okay?
Rape
It's
is
the
just-
evil that is in the mind of the person that is raping the
Rape
the
is
other
rape
person.
because of rapists.
Yeah, so as men, I think let's stand up. Don't force yourself on a woman.
Okay, I think also on behalf of MWPI, we just like to thank all the viewers and every person who's really been following this from the beginning. Thank you so much. And just take note that whatever we've said, these are just opinions from people, you know, me and my colleagues, obviously. So if there's anyone there who feels offended, or maybe someone who feels like we're attacking them, we just want to maybe apologize. Let me just say we apologize, but these are our views, and you have to respect us the same way we respect you. Thank you so much.
We're out.